Hi, it's Toby from Divorce Lifestyle Design, and the topic of this video message is to encourage you to take your tricky decisions, take the difficult actions. This is prompted by something I've been going through this week, and I've had a few things playing on my mind a little bit, where I had either difficult decisions that I needed to reach, or perhaps difficult conversations that I needed to have, or difficult actions that were going to be challenging or testing that I needed to take. And now what I found myself doing at times was procrastinating, being too bogged down in I guess the fears and the worries about what was going to happen when I undertook those things. So to give you an example, it may be that you're putting off having a difficult discussion with your ex as you work through the process of your divorce. You may be putting off raising a particular topic because you know that their reaction to it is going to be emotionally charged, or perhaps that their position is going to be somewhat in contrast and in conflict to your own. Alternatively, it may be something like you need to sit down and work through your finances and figure out how you're going to be able to pay for your new life, how you're going to be able to meet your own rent costs or your own mortgage costs without the financial support of your ex. And you're putting it off because you kind of are worried about what's going to be hidden within that. The difficulty is, of course, that whilst we may feel that we're shielding ourselves from the difficulties and we're shielding ourselves from the potential negative impacts, what we tend to then do is build up this kind of spectre of fear or danger that hangs over us, something that's constantly really playing in the backs of our minds, or holding us off from moving forwards, holding us off from progressing, because we know ultimately we're going to need to do the difficult thing, we're going to need to have the difficult discussion or take the difficult action. So the best advice I can offer you, based on my own experience, is actually you've just got to accept that you're not going to like it perhaps, but you need to do it, because I can guarantee you, no matter what the outcome, you're going to feel better once it's done. Either you're going to have the difficult discussion with your ex and they're going to react exactly as you predicted, but at least you've had it, or you may just surprise yourself and you raise the topic that you thought was going to be a difficult one to resolve and they're completely in alignment to you. So what were you really worried about in the first place? And in the case of your financial review, you may undertake it and find actually you are going to be as broke as you thought you were going to be, so you really need to start to think about practical things you can do to address the problem. But at least you've exposed the problem, at least you understand the scale of it, and it's not an unknown that's just causing you fear. So hopefully it's a pretty clear and pretty simple message for you, but something I would really urge you to do. Take the difficult decision, take the difficult action, do it, and then move forwards. I guarantee you'll feel better when you have. So hopefully that makes sense. I look forward to hearing your comments and feedback on this, and until next time, this is Toby, hoping you're thriving and not just surviving. I'll see you then. Bye.